Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through a Highland tour of my Nepenthes, Heliamphora, Bromeliads, and Sundews. Just a Highland tour of all the plants I have in my grow tent here. If you've seen my past video, I go over my care and conditions that I have to house all these plants, and today I thought I'd take you through a tour of just all the plants, any little intricacies I have with them, and some things I'm looking forward to. So right now, let's see, where should we start? First of all, let's step in here. So yeah, right now I just got this shelving unit inside the tent. Makes it look a bit cleaner. I've got another light here, and the old shoe rack I had in the back of the tent is still here for now. I'm going to be getting another one of these and putting it where the shoe rack is. And I added in a grid panel on the back so my viny Nepenthes down there can all climb up. And yep, so I figure I'll start off with what I posted in my last video. So, actually, first of all, probably zip up this tent. Just give me a moment. There we go. Closed up the tent. So all the humidity is going to be nice and trapped in. So let's start off here. My Rebecca Soper that I collected pollen from in my last video, I have snipped off the flower stalk and taken a lot of pollen out so that the plant can focus on growing its vine. Sorry, getting photobombed by the beautiful Brigsiana here. So that the plant can continue vining, put its nutrients into growing more of these amazing pitchers and more basils to where the real showstoppers are. I really love this plant. The purple, the lime cream interior, and the frosted exterior when held up to some light. It's really beautiful, especially with the red leaves. Definitely an underrated plant. So, might as well start with the photobomber, or second up, the photobomber. Nepenthes Brigsiana has the characteristic lobii bristles, A warped peristome. I don't mind it. I think it adds character to the plant. Very red glossy interior and the liquid. I love the lobii hybrids. You can see all this liquid inside. See all the prey they've caught and everything. It's a beautiful plant. Even when the pitchers are old and dead, quite wonderful. Oh, here's one. I just watered the tent too, so see all the liquid inside. It's beautiful. Up here, I grow my Maximas. These are, I think, seed grown. I'm not entirely sure, but I've been feeding them a lot since I got them last, I believe, August, and they have really been putting on with the growth. Some huge leaf jumps, if you can see here. Absolutely enormous leaf jumps. The plants have like doubled, or dare I say tripled in size in the past few months. So by the time next year, these guys should have doubled in size again. That's what I'm shooting for. Here I have some Burkinia reducta, some carnivorous bromeliads, and you'll notice I have a pearl of osmocote right here. Oh, sorry, Nutricote right here. So I'm doing an experiment to where I see if the plants really are going to improve their growth with Nutricote in their soil to have those added nutrients versus without. So check in on that and come to my decision in a few months, a year. We'll see. Down here I have a bromeliad I got from a plant show in the greater Vancouver area. Very beautiful. I should probably back off on its light. That's why I have it in this shaded corner here. It's quite shady. Here, I have a plant, my Nepenthes Maxima by Talangensis, or the reverse cross. Not entirely sure. But yeah, this plant, I had made cuttings from it right here, and there was no live growth except for the rootstock on this plant. I just shoved it in a pot because I had some utricularia and some moss, and I thought, oh well, I'll just keep the moss. And this guy sprouted out, so I'm very happy about that. And here are the cuttings. This will focus. Beautiful cuttings. I have probably, I believe, 10, 13, somewhere in there, plants. So yeah, definitely, cuttings went well. I love the pictures they produce. Very reminiscent of, I don't know, they kind of remind me of Glossii a little bit. But Maxima is closely related to Glossii from the corner. Very wine glass-like. Very viscous picture fluid. And this picture here, I don't know why it's done this, but the bottom is a deep red color, whereas the top is normal. And I didn't feed anything to this plant when it produced this shading, or this color difference, if you will. And just recently I put a pellet of Nutricoat inside. So it had this color before, not really sure why it did that. But yeah, this was the top cutting right here. This is the top cutting from the vine I took, and it's probably about definitely taller. I'd say about almost a foot tall already. All of the other guys here. So this plant grows very, very vigorously, extremely vigorously. Pictures will get a bit bigger, leaves a bit bigger, and I will have to put this plant in the corner with all the other viners. Here I have some Ventrata, a classic. Let's see, I'm gonna lower myself slowly down here. I don't want to break anything, but they are beautiful. Some ones that are easier to reach will be over here. There we go. Some Ventrata. I have a bunch of Ventrata. Probably like 13, 15 Ventrata. Absolutely incredible. The original plant is back here, this vining, huge vines. There's probably in that pot down there about like 4, 5, including the main mother plant. And it's funny because I got this plant from a grower in his backyard, and it came in this tiny little pot when I got it. And I've divided all of my Ventratas from the same plant. This plant is about definitely bigger, 3 feet tall probably. And yeah, it just produced this beautiful picture in the back. Really a common garden center plant, but they are very, very beautiful. Probably like 6.5 inches tall. Beautiful. Now let's keep going down. Here I have a freebie I got from a grower. This is Maxima Campanulata Raja. Just fresh pot back here. Beautiful plant. I figure it would just be another one of the nice ones in my collection. If it was just Maxima by Raja, I'd be looking for size, but we'll see how this one turns out. Here is a Colocasia that I got from a garden center. Just a wee tiny one. This one is a black coral. I had it in the corner of my tent, not really with bright lights. Definitely a mistake, but I've put it right under the light, so it should appreciate that a bit more. Bunch of Sundews seedlings here. Drosera alba, selfed. I've got some more in the back. Mix of some Adelays. Drosera Adelaide, which is flowering. Very nice and happy. Here I've got a seed-grown Nepenthes petiolata. I got as a freebie from a grower. Let's see if we can get him out. Another beautiful plant. I love how the orange fades the green with all the speckles. Here we've got my 2 truncatas. This plant I got last August, I believe, or September. But this leaf was here when I got it last year. These leaves, probably about an inch span. The plant has since like tripled, quadrupled in size in like a year. Has had a few leaf jumps for sure from this one to this one. Big pictures. This truncata has had massive leaf jumps. This was the leaf that it produced when I first got it, and the last leaf it produced is this one. Not huge yet, but this leaf is still expanding, and it's growing even bigger. I'm very excited for this. It's a very beautiful, very stripy plant. Wonderful. Here I have a Lowii clipiata. Still small, but I just tried some exudate from it, characteristic of the Lowii mother. I love the clipiata lid, all the stripes. Looking forward to this. Again, this one has, let's see if I can get from the top, a massive leaf jumps. It's got a pitcher buried in the moss, so I'm hoping that gives it some added size. Here's a freebie I got from a grow as well. Bromeliads by Stenophylla, very white, extremely white. Very excited for this one. In comparison to some I have in the back, ooh, this one's gonna be tricky to get. It's all the way in the back of my tent. But yeah, that's more of a lime green peristem with a speckled pitcher body. Looks more reminiscent of a spectabilis, if anything. So now, let's see, what else do we got? Here are some cuttings I got from a grower. Lowii, got them about a month ago. Lowii's doing well. Hamada, this is the Lummet by Tambuzizi from Borneo Exotics. This is from a seed-grown Kinabalu plant, Lowii. This Macrophylla is from a seed-grown plant. I'm guessing from True's Maddie. Nice plant. It's already started growing. It's split this leaf and it's grown it out, so maybe I'll get a picture by the end of summer. Really looking forward to that. Put him right here. My collection of Adelays. I don't even want to count how many I have here. If you are in the greater Vancouver area and would like one, I will happily give you one. I have way too many to get off my hands. Rebecca Soper, we've covered. Glanduliphora by Vici by Lowii. This plant is extremely beautiful. I love this plant. It has, since I've started feeding it, this is before I fed it, the leaf size. These are the leaves after I fed it. These are the leaves after I fed it. It loves food. It's very sticky plant. Characteristic of the Glanduliphora parent. This one in the back here is a Spectabilis by Ventricosa, and just made a new picture. See if we can get that out. Oh, look at those colors. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. 7-inch picture too. Oh, I can't wait if this plant flowers to make some crosses. Oh, we have an older picture in the back here. They darken to this beautiful red color. There we go. Beautiful red color. Has another basil in back. All these plants have basils. And I really gotta get to dividing. And here is an Nepenthes I got as a cutting from a grower 3 years ago. Grew him out on or her out on a windowsill for about a year. Put it in a grow tent, fed it, and it has exploded in growth. Doesn't produce pictures or new leaves that often, about one every 1.5, 2 months. Decently slow growing, but the leaf jumps over and over have been incredible. This plant is 2 feet across. The latest picture, all the way back here, is an 8.5-inch picture. Check that out. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Oh yeah, that's an 8.5-inch picture. And I just cut the tendril for this one here. I cut the picture off because this plant caught a rat. Fortunately, the pictures aren't big enough to eat, and I digest the whole rat, but I'm hoping the plant uses those nutrients to put in some larger growth, start vining hopefully. Flowering soon would be great. And here's the basil. The basil is larger than the original plant when I got it a while back. This basil is, oh my gosh, maybe like 1.5 feet wide. Producing some very, very beautiful pictures. Oh yeah. Boss Jana, one of my favorites. without a doubt. Let's see. Oh, nice picture. What else do we got here? Jambon Ephipiata. Beautiful plant. If you'll notice, it has the little dark spots underneath. If I can get it to focus. There we go. There we go. Kind of. Ish. These are characteristic of the Ephipiata father. And let's squat down here. Here are my true Highlanders. I've got Lowii from Gunung It's a confirmed female, clone 7 from Westuba. Beautiful plant. Lowii, I believe, is my favorite species. Macrophile and Hamad are close contenders, but I think Lowii takes the cake. Still a baby for now, but once more, if you can look, this picture, this leaf, the other leaf, those were the leaves when I got it. Plant has doubled in size since I got it last September. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, I'm going to up pot it in a larger pot. See if we can get another double in size on that one. Nepenthes Naga. See if we can zoom in on that. Can't zoom in. Beautiful black plant. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Here is my Nepenthes Nutans Giant. Produced a few funky leaves. I don't think it was getting enough light, so I moved it just under this new light right here. And it looks like we're getting our first 2 proper pictures, and they look to be huge. Already the pictures are like 5 inches tall. I think by the time they pop, they might be like 8 inches. Very exciting. Here is a Mira by Trusmadiensis. Pictures died off a bit. I just got this one recently, but it's a pretty big plant. It was another freebie from the grower. Very happy about it. Here are 2 giants that I have been very, very excited about. Raja by Attenborough. This one's going to be huge. Right now it's only about 3 inches across, but I know this plant's going to be a giant. And here's Raja by Northiana Red. Not a huge picture thus far. It's kind of dying out. I did up pot this one as soon as I got it and disturb the roots a little bit. Some people say Northiana is temperamental. So far, in my few weeks of care, that seems to be the case. But I know this plant will appreciate the increased root space, and without disturbing the roots, I'm going to up pot it into an even larger pot later. Just keeping the root ball as is. What else do we got? Oh, we got tiny little macrophylla here from Best Carnivorous Plants. Beautiful little cute orange pitcher. And here we got one of the crown jewels of my collection. Let's see if I can get that out. Nepenthes mollis. Beautiful, dark, almost black variety. I'm gonna give this a pause, see if I can get this out. Couldn't really get the mollis out, but I love the side profile. Oh, we got dog hair on this plant. Dog hairs everywhere. For the dog owners out there, you know what I'm talking about. Beautiful plant. I love the side profile. Looking at the teeth going down the peristome. Oh, it's beautiful. I love the green and the yellows on it. Picture body's beautiful as well. Definitely one of my favorites. It's also quite large, about 1 foot across. Hoping it'll flower quite soon by the end of the year. Can make some interesting crosses with it. Oh, I can't stop looking at it. There's even more colors off the camera. I can see the greens and the yellows better. The blacks, the purples, the browns, all those shades mixed together. Beautiful. It's the mollis, and I think that's about it for the plant tour. I do have some cool plants coming in about a week or two, the new shelving unit, so I'll be sure to make a new update video in the next while. I love looking at these plants from the top down. Very viscous, very molligaceous liquid. Mollignaceous. Beautiful plant. Yeah, but I think that will be all for today. It's all the cool plants I have. I'll be getting much more. Can't wait to see how this tent fills out, but that will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.